So what's the number one reason why customers choose one company over another? Back in 2016, Forrester did a study where they identified that actually 3 in every 4 B2B buyers would prefer to self-educate versus talk to someone's sales. So I was like, that's 8 years ago. That's a long time. What about today? What does that look like? So we did our own study at ProductLed.com in 2024, where we identified that actually 97% of customers want to actually try before they buy, versus just 3% of the market wants to actually talk to someone in sales. So that has changed dramatically over the last 8 years. So what does this mean for your specific company? The big hint here is product-led growth. It's one of the best ways you can actually create a try before you buy experience, but it's not the be-all, end-all. In fact, PLG is actually only half of the story, and that is why I'm here today. I have this ultimate idea worth sharing that will change the entire way you think about how do you do product-led growth for your specific company. Let me just share my background and how I even came across this crazy idea. When I was working at this company called Vidyard, we were up against a ton of competitors in a crowded space. Our customer acquisition costs were rising, and it was very hard to grow at that time. We were a completely sales-led company, so the only way you could buy from us was if you talked to someone in sales. And so we were feeling squeezed. We were trying to grow fast, and some of our competitors had a free trial, so we decided, hey, let's do the same thing. Let's try it out. The first week in, what was really interesting is we saw a big spike in people signing up for our free trial. We're like, fantastic. 2 weeks went by. We're starting to get a little worried, like, nobody's really upgraded. 3 weeks went by, and we're like, is something wrong with the product? Can they upgrade on their own? 4 weeks went by, still nobody upgrades. And this free trial experience completely bombed. We actually ended up killing it at Vidyard. But why was that? Why did PLG not work for us? What we were actually doing is called surface level PLG. And maybe this sounds familiar to you. When you think of product-led growth, most people go through and think about this as, oh, there's your free model. That's exactly what we should decide on. What do we give away for free? Then there's your pricing. How do we make it transparent? How can we make sure that people can sign up easily? Then there's your onboarding experience and your offer. Now, most companies just focus on these 4 things, and that's actually part of the problem. Because when we were back at Vidyard, what we realized is that when you do this, there's a lot of things that hold you back. So the first activity I have for you today that you can find in your worksheet is answer the question, how has surface level PLG held you and your company back? See you in the next video.